find a space in Boston to use. So I came, it was the closest thing, so I came to the Cape. And when I got here, I just got bewitched.
Yeah, you didn't remember how much you liked it.
It just took me, the Cape just swept me up. It just swept me up, and I just fell in love with this landscape, and so that's why I'm still here.
And we were at the Boston Flower Show, and that was kind of my first big garden that I had created. And this is 2010, 2011, and I'm just like, wow, this is really cool, and everybody's kind of responding to it. And Angela looks over, and she goes, welcome to the art world, to me. And I was like, oh, that's what this really is. It's like, it's more than just
Spaces
garden.
and art are really the elements that I use to make art. So I'm a painter, a mosaic artist, and I'm a sculptor. But the thread that goes through all of my work is people in space, and bringing people in space and art and activating space through art. So I started using this material about 10 years ago, and but when I use it in the desert, I have to paint it for it to be seen, because it's the same tone as the desert. But in this landscape, it really pops out, as you can see. This is reclaimed aluminum cable. It's probably 30 to 40 years old. I found it in an ex-electrician's studio, and this comes in a cable that is stripped, and then I take the individual wires and then twirl it into the different kinds of flowers. This is one kind of flower that was inspired by water, by the burst of water. I couple everything together, or I bind everything together, so there's no welding done. And so each piece is its own individual piece, and then it interacts and interconnects with each other. But you can always take the pieces away, and they will be the individual, and I think that's an interesting concept. So it's not fusing two pieces together to make one. It's two pieces that stand together, two or more pieces, and then create something greater than the sum of its parts. So I have my tubing here. So this part of the workshop is the gardeners. This is Lauren's part.
Yeah.
And then this part is my part. But mostly I work out there. I drag everything out every day, and then I bring it back in. She works out of the front, and she spills out into the driveway.
Around, and all of a sudden we're both like, you kind of like the idea of the straight tube going around these circular ones. I'm really in love with this. This is my latest favorite of Angela's work right now.
Is itself a garden within a larger garden. And the reason is because we're collaborators, and this is Lauren, the gardener, and of course I'm the artist, and together this is our world, the world of art and gardens. It's a working gate. It's a working gate, which was part of the parameters for the project. The public had to be able to actually pass through the gate. So they actually can enter our world of art and nature, art and garden. Just don't think you have to know now what you want to do for the rest of your life. You're going to have a long life. So just do the next step. Just do the next thing that brings you energy. And if you keep following your energy, what makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning, if you follow that thing today, then it will lead you to the things that you are going to do for your life. So don't feel like you have to decide today. Every time I come, when I just drive to the Cape and I see the Cape Cod signs, I scream in my car. And when I come across the bridge, it's like you leave all your cares behind, and
and
start again.
Happens.
And you just start again, and it's all possible here.
Yeah.